Good evening, Jonas Slice. Good evening, good evening. We will be going live shortly to the main race. So yeah, just bear with me. Unfortunately, I don't have all the nice overlays that Clinton has. So yeah, just hang around. I'll try my best. So I'm just waiting on my invite, then I'll go in. Yeah, me too. I'm also keen on the final, especially for the tier 1 drivers. Um, I hope it's going to be a banger of a final race. Yes, as so far as I know, Bob did take drivers' positions or drivers, and the constructor is open for between two constructors between, I think it's Williams and, let me just make 100% sure before I lie. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I just want to bring this up. So driver standings, yes, it is definitely Bob. He's standing on 254. Constructors is between Williams and Aston Martin that can win it tonight. Of course, Williams standing on 385 and Aston Martin on 353. So hopefully, yeah, interesting things can happen tonight. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any music background or something to play for you guys. Hopefully, season 7 will be sorted. Unfortunately, Clinton couldn't make it tonight due to personal reasons. And up 99.9, I had to fill in for both our shoes. And yeah, and try and make it an interesting race tonight. So hopefully more viewers will join our stream tonight. Unfortunately, like I said, Clinton can't make it. And we'll take it from there. This tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 came to an end on Monday. What an interesting race we had there. Jonko take the driver standings for tier 2, and I think Lam Royale took it for tier 3. Congratulations to both those drivers. Hope to see you in season 7. Jonas, you as well. We hope you see you in season 7. Yeah, just hang around and we'll go live shortly. Jonah, of course, you are more than welcome to come commentate with me if you want. Just putting it out there for you. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let's have a look quickly. right. Let me just check what's going on Discord quickly. Maybe I need to quickly join on one of the drivers. Let's someone join on Boss Otter. And I can go back to the live stream for you. So let's do this, transition. Then we can see. Go in as a spectator. Current drivers, we've got Glitch, Robin, Lamb Royal, Gunner, Quagga, Taserface, Pantry Star, that's a reserve driver, Boss Otter, Mauri, Quibus, Bob, of course, our Division 1 winner. Doesn't matter, he's just there now for bragging rights. Venom, Destroyer, Getuie, Nick, Elementrix. Let's go down the list and see who's there. Oh, myself. Haha. No worries, Jonah. No worries. If you can't make it, I understand. I'll try my best to entertain you as much as possible for as long as possible. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't run my overlays tonight. My PC is not that stable with everything running in the background. So, the possibility of a crash will definitely kick in. And yeah, of course, yes, the constructor is still up for grabs. So Bob, he needs to, well, if he finished P1, he gets driver, he gets hopefully driver of the day, and he takes the constructor with him. So yeah, anything is possible. But don't throw the mix of Elementrix away. With him and Zero, maybe they can clinch constructors away from Bob and his teammate, or away from Williams. So yeah, who just joined me?
It will be Robin that just joined you.
Robin, how are you, my friend?
How are you, sir?
I'm okay, my friend.
No, that's good. That's good. Tommy, I think all drivers are in. As far from what I can see on our attendance list, I think we only have 18 drivers tonight.
Only 18?
It looks like it. I don't know if you can just double check for me, please.
Robin, I'll try my best. Let's see quickly, because attendance. Let's have a look. Okay, Gunner is in. He's in Racing Bull. Let me go over to do this quickly. Let's see here.
I'm asking you to double check because according to me, we actually have two more than what's on the attendance list.
Yeah, there should be two reserve drivers. One extra one just popped in.
Yeah.
Destroyers there. Red Bull should be two drivers.
Okay, Red Bull.
Yeah, Pantry Star and Glitch is in. Ferrari, Quagga and Nick is in. One McLaren driver.
Yes, that'll be Destroyer, yes. Yeah.
Got Boss Otter and don't know where his teammate is. Okay, Elementrix and Zero and the Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Yourself and Pierre Greef, that would be Venom if I'm not mistaken.
In Venom, that's correct, yes.
Real Black and Bob in the Williams.
Okay. Okay, that is someone. Yeah.
Beastie and Arno.
Yes, those are both. Well, Beastie's Arno's in. I haven't seen. There's Getuie. Yeah, he's here.
Okay, Arno is in. Arno is in, yes. Okay.
Arno Gous, yes, at the bottom, yes.
Lamb in?
Yes, Lamb is in.
All right. Tian Moko.
Taser is in, yeah.
Taser is in, yeah. And Quibus.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're 18 drivers tonight.
It looks like it.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Thank you for streaming for us. We really do appreciate it.
No worry.
And I'll chat to you later.
All right. Chat later.
Chat later. Thanks.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
So yeah, there we go. The roster has been done. Drivers are confirmed. And so we wait now. 2 minutes to go to 10 past 8, and then the qualification will officially start. Let me just mute all the drivers, otherwise they will bleed through to the live stream. Jonah, if you're still there, give me your prediction for tonight. What will grid positions be firstly after qualifying, and your prediction for first, second, and third, and of course driver of the day. Give me your prediction, and if somebody else's views, you're more than welcome to give me your predictions as well. 1 more minute and into qualifying we go. Alright, I see the guys are busy reading up, so not long, and then we'll start with the official qualifying of Fusion Racing Tier 1. Alright, let's see how quality goes, and then we'll check the official race. Yeah, my predictions is it's going to be close. It's between Bob, Elementrix, and I think I'm going to throw Lamb Royale in the mix there for qualifying. For P1, 2, and 3. Of course, Janos Elementrix is 1, Bob 2, and 3 Maori All Black. It's a possibility. It's still early days, but let's see. It's what will happen. That's true. That's true. Lamb is quite a fast driver as well. Well, let's start the official Abu Dhabi race. Oh, the qualifying actually. So let me bring up a bit of telemetries for you guys. Full track map. Bring that up. And let's see who will go first out onto the track. First guy that's going out will follow him and see what happens. Oh, we've got 2 drivers. A Williams and a Kicksauber trying to get out side by side out of the pits. Let's see who it is. So the one is Quibus, and the Williams driver should be either Bob, and yeah, that is Bob, it's not Maori, so we'll see what happens here. Of course, I'm on my own tonight. Clinton can't make it due to personal reasons, so I'm soloing it tonight for everybody here on the live stream. So enjoy it with me. Yes, I know there will be a bit of lag on the stream. I do apologize for that. Nothing I can do about that. So just bear with me. It will lag a bit here and there. Let's see. I know Venom, he loves to go out on hard tires for a few laps just to get a feel for the track. And about, let's say 7 minutes, 5 minutes before the session ends, he'll probably go in and set a set of soft tires and go back into the pits and put out a banger of a lap. Let's take that out. Let's take the tires off and keep it on the out lap. So Quibus out first, going to the sector 1. It will be interesting to see sector 1. He's got a 17.4. So Jonas Last, I will have a look and I'll try and get back to you on that answer. I think he qualified about 4th or 5th. I'm not 100%, but I'll better make sure for you. Alright, Quibus going out of the chicanes to the back straight and going in the furthest corner of the track, the long loop or the long left-hander, and he does a purple sector to sector 2 for us. Going to the fast right-handers and the left-hander underneath the bridge and the bridge again. Captain Slow, welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately we're running on the backup stream tonight. Clinton couldn't make it for tonight, so we'll have to do what we got. So Quibus does a 1 minute 23.5 for us, setting the fastest lap. I think Bob was behind him, so let's go to Bob quickly, see what Bob does. Or is Bob only starting his hot lap now? I think Bob is there a few more times, comes in. Elementrix 123.6, Robin with a 124.2, Taser with a 124.4. How's it, Keycracker? Welcome to the live stream. The man, the myth, the legend. Unfortunately, he can't make it as well tonight. He's got also family responsibilities he needs to do. Yes, once again, I do apologize for the lagging in the stream. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, a Gunner with the 123.0, fastest lap for tonight. Lot of times still coming in. Maori there with a 123.2. Venom 126.4, but we all know Venom is doing hard laps, practicing for his out lap or the qualifying lap later on. Let's say about 5-6 minutes from to go. Then he'll probably go set that quali lap. All right, Boss Otto, unfortunately, you see, has retired, so he is unfortunately got a quali ban for tonight. So let's go to Destroyer quick. Let's see what Destroyer is doing for us with the out lap. Khataya, where is Khataya? Coming on the second last corner, and he does a 1 minute 23.7 for us. Of course, yes, the track still needs to evolve, so a lot of time still needs to come in. Right, I want to quickly go to Destroyer. He's busy with his hot lap. Where is he going on to turn 2, going to turn 3, the slow right-hander all the way down to the sharp left and onto the back straight with the DRS zone. As you'll see, he'll open the wing. There he goes. And there's a kick Sauber behind him. That's probably Taserface giving the draft or the slipstream from Destroyer, trying to make up some time. What is his sector time? Let's have a look. Sector 2 will do a 53 seconds. So that will probably put him in the 124 range, 123, high 23, low 24, as he crosses the finish straight. Underneath the bridge it goes. Third last corner, the left-hander, then the right-hander. Oh, he invalidates the lap on that corner just underneath the bridge. Will he go back into the pits or will he start a new out lap? A hot lap? No, he is pulling out at the pity. Right, let's go back to Kubus. I see Kubus has got he's out on hot lap. Let's quickly see what Pantry Star is doing. He's on the furthest, going to the right-hander, another right-hander, and left underneath the bridge of the Yes Marina Hotel. Left there, and second last corner is the fast right-hander. Then you go into a medium speed right-hander. Oh, he's pulling into the pit. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Lamb Royale. He's busy with his out lap, so he's probably going to warm up those tires. It looks like the Elementrix or either who's that? 0 to Cool. They're bunching up together, probably one the slipstream of each other to get some extra few thousands of seconds. Well, there's almost a little bit of oopsie. Lamb Royal and the Baby Bull, but they want to give each other some space. The one wants to use the slipstream of the other to try and get some extra sector time. Right, Lamb Royal, let's see what he does. Let's do a lap with him on track. Let's do this, go to TV broadcast, going into the first corner, it's a quick left. Going to slow, oh, there's the McLaren that spun. Fast right-hander, going about 270 around that corner, going all the way down to the quick left-hander, oh, slow left-hander, then all the way on the back straight where the DRS zone is. So we will open that wing. Let's see if I can, yep, the wing's open. Going on the back straight all the way down to the chicanes. Slow left, slow right, but be careful, this corner can catch you out. That specific corner caught me out on Monday. Now the DRS zone, getting the slipstream of the Alpine. Getting to the slow or the fast left-hander again. You'll see some guys cut that corner a bit more. They swerve all the way to the right to cut those right-handers, both of them. Slow right-hander underneath the bridge of the Yes Marina Hotel. There you go, another left-hander. Careful of not invalidating on that corner. So the right-hander, last corner right-hander, cutting this corner, and over you go to the finish straight. P1, 22.8, current P1. Well done to Lamb. So yeah, Lamb's took P1 away from Elementrix. Elementrix did a 122.848, where Lamb did a 122.817. Gunner there also with a 123.0. So let's see quickly who's also on track doing a hot lap. Let's have a look at Robin. Robin's on the furthest corner, all the way down to the quick right-handers. I think he's going to do either start his up lap. Okay, no, he is pulling out. So it's probably was starting a hot lap or going onto a hot lap. I see a Ferrari driver just passed him. Let's see who that was. That Ferrari is going in. Let's see what this Ferrari does. Not sure. No, he's pulling out of the way. Whoa! Not sure what happened there, but there a baby wheel just slipped on the paint that we call ice. Working Skellum. Soon you will have another driver that's going to help work with you, helping Skellum there, Mr. Captain Slow. And that's the likes of Blade Brian. Once again, welcome to the viewers that are here. I do apologize for the laggy stream. There's nothing I can do about it at this stage, so bear with me. I do apologize. Right, let's see. Mauri. Let's get to Mauri. Got a beautiful shot on the nose. Oh, purple sector 2. So he's looking at a new either personal best or setting the fastest lap for Division 1 for pole position. So let's keep an eye on him. Third last corner, second last corner just before the pit entry. Let's see, last corner, and Mauri does a 1:20.3.0. Just puts him just ahead of Bob. So let's see what Pendry's doing. I see he's still out on track. Right, Pendry still. What is he going to do for us? A 1:20.23.07 puts him in 4th position. What a quality lap. Taser, let's see where Taser will end. Okay, so the guys are going to wait for a minute or two still, and then you will see absolute mayhem on the track. The drivers coming out to do the final run with more rubber on the track and try to set the fastest laps as they can. So as Taser goes into the chicanes, the left turn, the right turn, and in the DRS zone you will open the back wing off the straights, off the go-karts or the GT3 LMNU cars, or the Le Mans cars as we know it. Fast right-hander, second right-hander, and then a slow right-hander to go underneath the bridge. Another left-hander there. Final corner for Taser Face, and he does a 1:23.5. That puts him in position 8. Well done, Taser. Just in front of Kurbis, his teammate. Of course, 2 minutes 55 seconds still remaining for qualifying for the last race for season 6. Abu Dhabi, yes, Marina. So Glitch is on the outlet, Kubus is on the outlet, Katay Levy's on the outlet. So let's see who's more in front. Alright, let's have a look at Kubus. I see he's the front runner for the Abu Dhabi race. or the last qualifying time. Once again, to all the viewers, I do apologize for the laggy of stream. So, Kobus starts his last lap. Let's see what he does. Hopefully he won't invalidate. First sector he's up by 400 of a second, so I don't think he will improve on his time, except if he does something miraculous in the sector 2 and the sector 3, but we'll keep an eye on that and have a look. Come to the back straight with the DRS wing open. .400 of a second slower. Okay, so no, he's definitely not improving his lap time. So he's probably going to stay in P9. So let's go to current number 1, and that is Lam Royale starting his last qualifying lap. If you go into the end of sector 1 downhill to the slow left-hander, and he does a 1/10 quicker. So he's up on his sector times. So, which means he's probably going to set the new fastest lap for us. Let's have a look as he goes to the chicanes. The left-hander, the quick right-hander. Careful of that corner, can catch you out. As he goes down to the pit lanes, the old pit lanes. Well, not the old pit lanes, but the newish pit lanes that not been used for F1. He's quick in sector 2. He's 400 of a second up. Going to the fast right-handers, the sweeping right-handers. Going to the left-hander underneath the Yes Marina Bridge. Last left-hander and the two right-handers. And let's see what he does. A 1:22.6, and he beats his own time. Well done, Lam Royale. The question is now, will Elementrix come back and try and set the fastest lap? Because I see he's busy with his out lap. So we'll get to him in a minute. Let's go to Bob. Let's see what Bob does. Second last corner, and Bob does a 1:22.6. Well done. Well done, Bob. So currently Lam, Bob, and Gunner. The question is, will Elementrix come back? No, Elementrix, no, he's retiring. He was just short of time. That's what happened. He couldn't start his out lap or the hot lap. He was just short of time. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is our good position for tonight. Lam Royale, Bob, Gunner, Elementrix, Glitch, Pantry Star, Mauri All Black, Taserface, Kataya, Zero to Cool, Venom, Kobus, Robin, Nick Kishin, Arno Goos, Quagga, and Destroyer. That, oh, and of course Boss Auto with the Quali Band. There you go, there's your grid positions for tonight. Let's see, Jonas Slice, the Tifa prediction was correct. You said, let's have a look, Elementrix, Bob, and Mauri. So, Lam, Royal, Bob, and Gunner. Close. Well done. Nice try. Almost, you got it. You got. Well, it's not far off. There's two of your drivers there in the top three positions. So yeah, what's going to happen now? It's going to be a 5-minute break, and the guys are quickly going to do their setups, and I'm also going to have a quick break, just refill, and I'll see you on the other side. All right. Okay, I'm back from my little break. So yeah, unfortunately, like I mentioned previously, Key Cracker couldn't be here tonight, but he is live on the stream with us. Also, Clinton, due to a family thing, let's call it that, he couldn't make it tonight as well. So you guys are stuck with me for tonight. I'll try my best to entertain you as much as possible. And I'm just waiting for the guys to go live. As soon as they go live, I'll transition back to the live race. Yeah, of course, the Lamb Royal taking P1. I think it was Bob in second place, and I can't remember who was third place. So we'll have a look as soon as they get back into formation. Echo, Ed King, our number one fan of the US of A, together with Captain Slow there as well. And soon to be joined by Blade Brian himself. He left late this afternoon. There we go. So yeah, as I say, Brian is on his way to the US of A. So he's going to join Mr. Ed King, and he's part of the world. So yeah, as I said, Lamb Royal, Bob, Gunner, and Elementrix. So Bob did take the Drivers' Championship, and we're still waiting for confirmation of who will be the constructors of Season 6. Will it be Williams or will it be Aston Martin? By the end of tonight we'll know who the constructors winner is. So yeah, welcome to the viewers on YouTube. We're all currently on the alternative stream, not on the Dream stream, due to the fact that, like I mentioned, Clinton has to go to do family responsibility stuff. But he will be back in Season 7, and everything will run smooth, better than what it is now. Let's do this. Let's take away all this extra stuff. For turn 1, let's go to, let's see, position number 7 and have a good idea what will happen in corner 1. I think that is on everybody's mind. Corner 1, all the tracks basically corner 1 can catch a lot of people out and give a lot of penalties. So, for the last race on Abu Dhabi, and lights are out and Fusion's on their way. Let's see what turn 1 will bring us. Looks clean. Turn 1, everything looks good. Going to turn 2. You guys going a bit wide there, but good clean lap. Alright, let's go to Lamb Royal. P1 position driver, followed by Bob. As they go into the chicanes, slow left, slow right, the little bump can catch a lot of guys out. I see there's a bit position change, and that's Quibus. Let's see what happened there. I think he had a spun. Not sure what happened. So back to P1. Lamb has already opened a 1 second gap between him and Bob. So will it be a Lamb, a spit Lamiki to take P1 tonight? So I'll see Mauri left the session. He'll probably be back in a minute or two. Destroyer also left the session. I'm not sure if it's a game error or they just left the session. We'll keep an eye on that as they come back. So, Lamb Royale P1. Bob, current Drivers' Championship. In P2, Gunner P3. Elementrix P4. Glitch P5. Pandry Star P6. Pataya P7. Taser just took P9 away from Nick. You can see there's a few position changes. So, let's have a look what happened here. So Nick gained 6 positions. Mauri drops 4 to 5, so they're probably in a battle there. That's probably Mauri's AI that's driving. Losing a lot of positions there, but I see there's a bit of change there in the front between Gunner and Bob. So let's keep an eye on them, because I know Bob and Elementrix are fighting for constructors. Oh, 10-second penalty. Collision was 0, and I don't know who in the chat said anything about the safety car, but the safety car is out. So a few guys will probably go in, and 2 guys that I see drive-through penalty on the safety car there for Boss Otto. I see Arno's got a penalty. Robin, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, the guys are racking up the penalties now. I see Destroyer left again. So yeah, the guys will catch the safety car. Let's see where that safety car is. There you can see the Aston Martin safety car standing on the side. Of course, waiting for Lamb Royale. To follow him through the track. Sorry guys, I just want to check something quickly. If I can maybe do this to see if I can better that stream. Let's hope. It doesn't look if it's helping. So yeah, once again I do apologize for the lagginess of the stream. So Gunner in P1. So 1, 2, 3 guys just left now. So let's see if they will come back. I saw their Boss Otter left, Destroyer left, and Venom. Not sure what's happening, but we'll keep an eye out on the chat.
Sorry, Cooper.
Robin,
How's it? Listen, I'm thinking about restarting this lobby completely.
okay. Reason?
we've got so too many guys dropping in and out. Destroyer, Boss, Mario, All Black. There's like 4 or 5 guys that are dropping in and out the whole time, and it's
Alright.
this lobby horribly.
Okay. Robin, what I can suggest is a DM Keycracker. I think Keycracker
Okay.
is on the live stream. Hear what he says, and I am all for it, whatever you guys decide.
Okay, let me do that quickly. Where are you? There he is.
I know Keycracker is watching the stream. And I see also that the safety car was in front of Gunner, and now it's stuck on the back straight, just after the chicanes. So
I don't know. There is a problem.
there is definitely a problem with the lobby.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in and out. I'm gonna have to restart the lobby.
Alright, no
I'm gonna-
worries.
All right. Okay. All right. Thanks. I'll get back to you just now.
Alright, maybe just instead of a 50%, bring it down to a 30% race.
I don't know if the guys would like that, but I will see what they say.
Or talk to Keycracker and make a decision, whatever you guys decide. I'm all for it.
Okay. I'm gonna phone him rather. Okay.
Alright, no worries. Yes, Mr. Ed King, I know there is that the stream is glitchy. I know about that. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. It's not on my side. It's on the YouTube side. I've just confirmed that looks like there will be a restart of the lobby, because there is a few guys that's jumping in and out. So as soon as we get confirmation from Robin, then we'll probably hit out and just do a standby screen, and as soon as the guys are ready, we'll get back to you guys.
Okay, Cooper. He's not answering his phone.
Okay, Robin,
Yeah.
I think we need to make an executive decision.
And
Let's
restart this lobby.
Restart it and bring it down to, let's say, 30% race, because it's
Okay,
lap 6
alright.
out of 29.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Alright,
Thank you.
thanks, man.
Thanks. Cheers.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen. Looks like we are restarting the race. I think it's going to be about a 30% race. So just bear with us. I see the guys are starting to leave the session. There we go, migrating host. So officially, we are restarting with the new race. So as soon as I get confirmation when we're ready, I'll transition back to the main race. We'll talk now.
Yes, sir. No. Okay. All right. The guys also, I was just about to come and tell you, the guys are all wanting to stay 50%. Okay. But now I see that Mario All Black is saying that someone must run the lobby other than me. Listen, I'm running a gig line. It's not my side. It's not my side where the problem lies. It's Boss's problem. Boss and Destroyer that are breaking everything tonight. They must go sit in the corner and think about what they've done. Yeah. Thank you. Who's missing? Come on, guys, get in here. Okay, who said they're going to check the lobby, the what you call it for me, please? The grid? No, someone here said they would check the grid for me. No, not you. No, it wasn't you. Bye. Oh,
All right, gentlemen and gentlemen. Not sure if there's any ladies here. So I've just got or just received confirmation. So this will be a 50% race again. The guys are willing to carry on with the 50%. So it will not be a 30% race as I thought it would be. But yeah, all right, we'll keep it at 50%. Robin's just quickly setting up the lobby for everybody so that everybody can get back into the race and set the grid positions as the qualifying ended. So we're almost ready. There's just, I think, looks 2 or 3 drivers that still need to come into the new lobby, and we will start as soon as I get the confirmation. So hang tight, go grab something to drink, maybe something to eat as well. Go do your manly thing, and I'll see you in a minute or two. Marlies. Thank you very much. Yeah, unfortunately, but I don't have the voice of Clinton with me tonight due to family reasons. But yeah, I'll try and carry it for the team, for the streamers team tonight. So yeah, 16 drivers so far. We're still waiting on 2 drivers, and we will start immediate as soon as they come in. All right. Captain Slow, unfortunately not. I'm not linked into Clinton's account to be able to play the Ghost of You. This is my personal account. I don't have all that stuff ready. This was a thing that happened on 99.9 that I had to quickly do something in the background and get the stream live for the viewers to have something to view tonight. Once again, I do apologize for the lagging of the stream. It's like I said, I don't have any preparation to sort out anything for you guys. I was just thrown in the deep side and say, hey, go stream for us. But yeah, we'll make something of it, and yeah, looks like the guys are almost ready. We're still waiting on one driver. Not completely sure who it is, but currently 17, but we'll get there. All right, I see we are starting to load in. I'm going to load in, transition from my side over to the race. As you can see, we're not 18 drivers anymore. We now are 17. I'm not sure who the other driver is that did not connect. I think it's probably with the Boss Otter is in. Well, I'll try and figure out who it was as we go along. So, as we do the restart of Abu Dhabi, yes, Marina, for Season 6 of Fusion Racing League. So I think the guys are going to have a 3-minute break just to load up the setups and do the final preparation, and I think in 3 minutes time we will restart the main race. Okay. So predictions for tonight. Again, Jonas Slice, I think you already gave yours. Mr. Ed King, what's your predictions for tonight? Captain Slow as well as Marilise. Give us your predictions for tonight. Who do you think who will be P1, P2 and P3? And the big question is, we all know who the driver is, or the Season 6 winner for Fusion Division 1. Of course, that's Bob. But now my question is, who do you guys think will be the constructors? So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. It's going to be either the Williams or the Aston Martin. So let's see how many Williams or Aston Martin fans are out there. I think Jonas Slice did say he is a Williams fan earlier today. So I want to see if the rest of you guys that's currently viewing, who is your championship constructors for season 6. So Captain Slow says Aston. So we're just waiting on a few guys to give their predictions. Of course, Mr. Captain Slow, give me your predictions for P1, 2 and 3 as well. Don't skip that for us, please. Yeah, I agree on that. I think Lamb will take it. Mr. Lamb Royale. Maybe Bob. Maybe Elementrix for P2. And don't throw away the likes of Gunner. I think Gunner has also got the opportunity to take P2 or P3 tonight. Right, there we go. Off to the formation lap. Let's take that off the screen and give you a nice clean screen. So what I like to do is go down to at least P7, P8. And have a look what will happen. With the start of the lap. Ooh, Pieter van Dieker goes for Williams. Okay. Let's see if Williams can do something tonight. Of course, the wonderful track of Yes Marina in Abu Dhabi. The way that hotel lit up at night, it's fantastic to see all the LEDs that they fit to that Yes Marina hotel. Right, as our current number 1, Lamb Royal pulls into his grid slot, the rest will follow. I'm going to go down to at least P7, P8. Let's go to position 7 and see what shenanigans will corner 1 held for us. We know the previous race nothing happened, so anything can happen with number 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Fusion Season 6. Let's see what will happen here with turn 1. Lamb goes through, a lot of guys go through quite cleanly. No shoulders putting out. Let's go to the front there to Elementrix. I see Venom has just joined. Let's see what I can put on here. Let's put a bit of detail on for you as well. Positions, it's been changed. I see Mauri and Glitch are fighting. Let's go down to them. Right, possible race strats for tonight. It's medium, hard. So it's going to be a 2-stopper for tonight. Let's put that on. Let's see what the guys are using their batteries. Let's just take that off. There we go. So, Lamb Royale, currently P1. Behind him it's Bob and the Williams. Then we've got a Gunner and the Baby Bulls. Fourth place we've got Elementrix. Fifth it's Glitch. Sixth is Pantry. 7 Maori. 8 Getaye Levy. 9 Taserface. 10th place it's Zero to Cool. And then followed by him it's the Ferrari of Nick Gisham. Then Venom. Then Kobus. Arnu. Quacha, Robin and Boss Otter there at the end. So I'm going to go to your P1 leader currently. Lap 2 out of 29. Not many positions changed there in the front from P1 to P7. A lot of changes at the backside from P8 down to P16 for some of the guys changing positions. So let's bring this back up. Let's have a nice clean battle with the guys. Of course, Mr. Ed King, good clean start for turn 1. Of course, Mr. Ed King, you will leave us all behind in tier 2 and go to tier 1. That's where you belong. And don't forget your ice cream there as well, sir. Right, Lamb Royale. Second last corner, going to the last corner and onto the pit straight, or the start-finish straight. Not a lot of action, but the guys will start settling in. I see there's a Haas at the back. Arno, I think he spun. Getaye is setting the fastest lap for the 120, what was it, 126. Those times will start coming down as the guys set the pace. Right, you can see some of the guys open the DRS, trying to get the slipstream off the car in front. Of course, the car in P1, Lamb Royal, has got the disadvantage of not using his DRS wing. The guys P2, 3, 4 and 5 all the way down can use his slipstream to catch up to him with the likes of the DRS. Of course, Mr. Aitken, I will always enjoy the ice cream with you and laugh about it. With you and Clinton. So let's go for a bit back, let's see what the battles are. I see there's Aston Martin that ran wide. That's probably Elementrix. Ooh, then he got it sideways, but he managed to save it. Of course, sitting in the DRS train doesn't help anybody, except if you're P2. You have the opportunity to take the P1 away. But the gap between Lamb, it's 0.5. So I think, let's see, Bob will catch Lamb there, trying to get into his slipstream and chase him down before he hits the chicanes. And of course, Bob will have the second DRS zone as well. But unfortunately, he burned his ERS, so he's got about 15% battery life left. But the fact that the wing is open will help him catch Lamb. Just for interesting sake, Lamb's got 38%, so he's recharging his DRS or his ERS battery to battle in the pit straight or the start straight. Bob's got 35%, but I think Bob underfueled his car because I see his battery is like this, or his fuel light is on. So that let me think I think he underfueled. Interesting. Right. So Gunner P3, Elementrix P4. Bit of changes there at the back between Venom and Nick. there's quite a few battles here. Let's go down to Getafe and see what the battle is there with him. So there's a little bit of a gap between Getafe and Glitch, a 1.2 second gap, which means he doesn't have the opportunity of the DRS anymore. But you can see Maori all black, he's got the opportunity with that wing opening. I see there is a horse that's spun just in front of the straight or the pit entry. Not sure what happened there. Yes, Ed, I'm not sure. I will get confirmation from Robin if there is something wrong with the lobby again, but hopefully not. Right, Moralise, he says he's putting her money on Elementrix. Let's have a look at Elementrix race. He is battling with Gunner for P3. So as it stands currently, if Bob stays in the position he is, Williams will take constructors. So Elementrix needs to fight and get past Gunner and then fight Bob and to try and I think win the constructors by 1 or 2 points. I'm not 100% sure, but Keycracker will confirm that with us at a later stage. What a nice shot from the nose or the front wing. Let's see what's happening at the back with P9. I see there's a bit of fight, a good battle between Venom and Taser, the Kick Sauber and the Alpine. As you'll see, there is gaps starting to form between P5 and P6, P8 and P9. A little bit of a gap between P10 and 11, 2 second gap. I see the Kick Sauber went into the pits, so that's the likes of Taserface that went into the pits. Let's see Lamb. Lamb is starting to open a gap with Bob. So they break the DRS zone between Gunner and Bob. So 1.4 seconds. So let's see if Bob will take the P1 position away from Lamb Royale. There we go. We've got a new P1 leader on lap 7. And that's the likes of Bob. But now the tides have turned. The DRS zone is available for Lamb, and Lamb's got about 40% left of his battery. Will he overtake him? No, he won't. I think he's probably leaving it for the back straight with this first DRS zone where he can try and fight Bob for P1. Three-second penalty for Arno Gous. And Arno Gous retired in pits. Let's hope that car doesn't impede somebody on the track. So, a few positions happening here. Guys going into the pits. Nick Gishan with a 3-second penalty. See if I can get somebody that's in the pits. Currently on Boss Otter chasing Robin for P9. And a lovely battle between Zero, Robin, Boss Otter and Quacha there now also joining in the mix. That's the problem with the DRS zone. It's, if you're the car in front, you, like I said, you won't be able to use your DRS, but the guys behind you, they have the advantage of that. I see Quagga just overtook 0. So the Ferrari currently in P10. So he's going to probably chase down Robin and then go after Obos Otter. But let's head back to the front there between Lamb and Bob. So position changes form. Oh, glitches in the pits. That's what's happening. A nice big gap between Mauri and Bob. 6-second gap. Let's see if Bob will take P1. There we go. So new leader Bob in P1, second P or P2 will be Lamb Royale. Of course, Lamb now opens the wing for with ERS and DRS together. Let's see if he's going to use that battery. No, he is harvesting, so which means he is gathering battery life back into his battery, or ERS back into his battery. Elementrix with a 3-second warning. Cutting corners. As that gap's open between Lamb and Mauri, 6.6. It was a lap or two ago was 6 seconds exactly. So yeah, they are opening a major gap between them. Apologies for saying it like that, but yeah, it is what it is. Drivers are starting to spread out a bit, so the battles are going to get fewer and fewer. But I want to have a keep my eye on P1 and 2 between Bob and Lamb Royale, because they guys are fighting for P1. There's a little bit of fight here and there. Let's go to Quagga. So he's fighting Robin for P7. Bit of changes there at the back, 13 and 14, Banshee and Taserface switching positions. So Elementrix went for the harder tire compound. So he's going to have a long stint. That's probably going to take him to either finish the race, or he is going to come into the pits at lap 22 somewhere, 22, 23, but I will keep an eye on that. This is a 2-stopper race, but we did see Osman on Monday night. He did a 1-stopper race. Started with the mediums and ended with the hards. I think it was on about 70%, 60, 70% at the end with his tire. What a nice view on the front nose of Elementrix. So yeah, nice battle between Gunner, Elementrix and Glitch. But one thing I pick up with it is that Lamb is starting to lose time from Bob. So, not sure what happened between Lamb and Bob. Of Lamb had a slide or a spin or something. But these 3.1 seconds, oh, I think I know what it is. Let me just confirm. Of course, yeah, it's the medium tire that is starting to fall away and losing time. So Lamb will probably have to go to the pits and the next lap or two to try and overcut Bob for that position 1 again. 3.3 second gap now already. So yeah, that medium tires are done. I wish I had my telemetries on so that I can show you guys what his tire wear is. That's probably sitting at close to either 40 or 50% to 60% on those tires. Of course, Mauri all black there in P3, 7 seconds behind Lamb Royale. Let's go down to Elementrix. I see there's a nice battle between these guys. I want to have a look at Quacha and Pantry Star as well, because there's a nice battle there as well going on. So I'm going to switch between these two, between Elementrix, Gunner, Elementrix and Glitch, and Pantry Star and Quacha. So Quacha we just went in the pit, so that doesn't have there. So Lamb did his mandatory pit stop. Question now will he take it hards to the end, or will he pit for another set of, I think mediums is the third compound that they can use. Oh, what an overtake from Elementrix, side by side into the chicanes. Oh, that bump there can catch anybody out. And there's a Red Bull also looking to make its move on the Baby Bull. Let's see what the penalty situation is. Oh, not that button. Right, so first of all, the only two guys that still need to make a stop is Bob and Venom. 13 and 12 laps on the hard tires. So penalty looks like Elementrix on 3, Venom on 3, Mauri, Nick and 0 all on 3 seconds. And just as I said, Elementrix got another 3 seconds. That brings them to the total of 6 seconds of penalties. And ouch, those penalties are gonna hurt in the end. Of course, Mr. Itking, but you will have the disadvantage depending how old those tires are. But Osman did show us he could battle for P3 at the end on the hot tires. That was about 20 something odd tires on the hards. Let's see, we've got a yellow sector 2. So that's a Ferrari. That's Quacha. No, Nick has retired. I'm gonna leave you guys for a second or two. I'll be back now. Alright, I am back. I had to go fix the drink, in the words of Fernando Alonso. So, currently P1 Bob, with a nice 14-second gap between him and Lam Royale, but let's have a look at the pits stops. Keep on pressing the wrong button there. So, it's only Bob that still needs to do his mandatory stop. So he's pushing those tires to the maximum to try and get a one-stopper in. I can see there it looks like Robin probably went, no, he didn't went into the pits. And Bob goes in for his mandatory pit stop. So, if it works in Bob's favor, he can do this one stopper and go onto a set of mediums and try to finish this race on this medium. So let's see what happens here. Some of the guys will still need to do another stop, or will they stay out on that one stopper they did? So everybody did make their pit stops. So let's see the battle happening between Bob and Pantry Star. Will Pantry Star fight him for the position, or will Pantry Star let him pass? So P1, Lam Royale, Elementrix in P2, but follow on his exhaust pipe is Glitch and Gunner. There you can see Bob just overtook Pantry Star. So Bob's going to set out and try and chase Gunner for that position. Lap 18 out of 29. So Lam is opening a nice gap between him and Elementrix with that fresher tyre, of course. But both Lam and Elementrix with penalties. I think Elementrix got a 6-second where Lam's got a 3-second. And on Elementrix exhaust pipe is Glitch, opening the wing there at the back. The question is, is he able to overtake Elementrix? It doesn't look like that, but you can see a lot of positions now changing. Bob just took Gunner, so now he's going to chase Glitch. But Gunner isn't holding back, he's fighting him for that position. Of course, Bob with the fresher tires, so let's jump just in front of them, the battle between there Bob takes Gunner, so I think Bob is now going to set and go after Glitch. And Glitch is chasing Elementrix. Of course, yes, we all do applaud them to restart the lobby with the full 50%. So Taserface just went into the pits. Looks like there's a slow battle brewing between Venom and the two Alpine drivers, Venom, Robin, and Geteye, it looks like. No, there, All Black has taken 5th place away from Glitch. A lot of position changing because the guys are doing the second stop of their mandatory pit. I think some of the guys are going to set a set of mediums, I think, and take that to the end. But Lamb with a nice lead over Elementrix, over 6 seconds. And of course Elementrix has a 6-second penalty. So probably a switch between Elementrix and Bob as it stands. We'll see at the end. So Glitch is looking at Geteye now. I think Geteye just overtook Glitch, so I think those set of hards are starting to show its colors there for deteriorating. Let's see. While you're mentioning it, Mr. Ed King, what is Boss' current condition of his car? Let's have a look quickly. So, Boss gained 12 positions, and as I said, he gets a 3-second penalty. Stops. He's looking at a 1-stopper, so he's probably gonna try and take those hards to the end with 8 laps remaining. Eight laps, it's possible with those hards to take it to the end now. So penalties. Lamb with the 3-second, Maori with 3-second, Boss Otter 3-second, Venom with 3-second, Elementrix 6, and 0 to Cool with 6. So anything still to play for. But with both the Williams in P2 and 3, that will guarantee constructors for Williams if they finish like that. As you see, Boss Otto went into the pits, so he's going to set the medium tires and take it to the end. Off goes the hards and on goes the mediums. And Boss Otter left the session. Interesting. So back to Mr. Lamb Royale, our current leader for this last race of Season 6 for Abu Dhabi. Of course, for those who are interested, Season 7 starts, or the registration starts next week Monday on the 6th for Season 7. Keep an eye out for that. I think the tracks that the guys are using is probably Silverstone and USA, not Miami. It will be the other one, Kota, if I remember correctly. But Key Crackle will confirm everything for everybody. So yeah, keep an eye out when registration opens, and yeah, I think starting date will probably be looked at the 8th, no, sorry, the last week of October, maybe, if I remember correctly. That's when the start date is, but everything will be confirmed in the chats. Keep an eye out for that. So back to the race. Let's take those stuff away. A lot of changes are being made due to the fact that the pit stretch comes into play now. So, Haas P1, Williams P2 and 3, Red Bull P4, Kickstarter P5, Aston Martin P6, Racing Bulls P7 and P8, Red Bull P9, and Aston Martin in P10. As we go down to the Alpines 11 and 12, Kickstarter in P13, Ferrari P14, and last but not least, P15, Boss Otto. He's not the fastest driver, Marilis, but he's a consistent driver. Well done to Kurbis for that. Speaking of Kurbis, into the pits. Setting a set of softs. Interesting. Is Kurbis gonna go for that faster driver? We'll know in a lap or two. But he'll need to save some battery and harvest some battery, because the battery is on 11%. Lap 25 out of 29. A nice battle between the Williams. Boys, take it easy. If you finish, you will take constructors. Take it slow. I see Boss Otto just joined back into the main lobby. Zero to cool. Another 3 seconds added to his tally. Sitting at 9 seconds. Right, so Glitch and Elementary switch places. P4 and P5. But Elementary's got some nice battery percentage in his ERS. So he's going to save that all up for the back straight. Ooh, a little tail whip there for us from the Aston Martin. Let's see what Elementrix will do. You can see switch on his ERS. So he's probably going to use it now on the first DRS zone. So he opens the wing and he overtakes Glitch. Nice and comfortable. But let's go to the front there where Bob and Mauri is battling for P2 and P3, or P3 and P2, doesn't, whichever way you want to look at it. Yeah, so if Williams finishes P2 and 3, they definitely will walk away with the constructors. So I want to go to the back a bit and see what's happening there between Taser, Robin and Quagga. A nice battle these three have. You can see Robin just overtook Taser there. Elementrix set the fastest lap with a 1:25.7. Robin Scout with a 3-second penalty. Hey, no. That's gonna hurt. Of course, as the race goes along, the tire wear goes down, and the guys are gonna start slipping and sliding in the last 2-3 laps. So let's go to Getuie and see what he's up to, because he's chasing Gunner for P6. Of course, the two teammates fighting for P6 and P7. As they go through underneath the bridge into the second last corner, going into the last corner just before the pit, after the pit entry. So let's see what's happening between Glitch and Elementrix. I know Glitch is chasing Elementrix, but Glitch, all that Glitch needs to do is sit tight, and he's guaranteed that position 4. There's no need to battle him. You can overtake him, but there's no need to battle. Let's see what Mauri does and Bob. I see there's a bit of a gap between Bob and Mauri at this stage, with a 2-second gap. So I think Mauri and Bob is going to keep the positions as is, to let Bob and Mauri fight for P2 and P3. I don't think that's going to change, because I see Bob is starting to fall away from Mauri. The gap was 2 seconds, it has gone up to 2.1. So I think while we're on the last lap, let's go to Lam Royale, our current P1 driver for tonight. On the back straight, going to the slow left-hander as you make his way to the fast right-handers just before the Yes Marina bridge that goes left underneath it. All the way to the second last corner, to the last corner where the pit entry is. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Lam Royale, our P1 winner for tonight, crossing the line in P1. So Let's have a look. Maori All Black, P2, Elementrix to P3, but I think that 6-second gap will hurt him. Yeah. Well, not 6-second gap, 6-second penalty. The last of the guys coming through over the finish straight. To finish off season 6 of Fusion Racing. Just waiting for the last few guys to come down or go over the finish straight. So what I'm going to do, I am going to transition over to our main screen again. And I'm going to try and get hold of Lam Royale, Mauri, and see if we can interview them. If not, I do apologize. I do not see any of them in the chats or in the... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I can't get hold of them. So yeah, that ends it for season 6 of Fusion Racing. And we will all see you next time. Keep an eye out on the streams chat. I see Lam Royal join me. Lam!
Wait,
How's it, man?
how's it? Is there no...
We can. I just can't get
No,
hold,
I
hold of
don't-
the
I don't
other
mind.
guys. But since you are the winner for tonight, tell us, how was the race for you?
I mean, it was good. The tire wear is insane. Yeah, that's the only bad thing I must say about this track.
All
But
right.
there's Bob as well.
I see Bob join us. I see Kwacha took the driver of the day. Well done to Kwacha.
Well
there.
done, Bob. Well done.
Well done, everybody. Well done. Let me see if I
Thank
can
you.
move Kwacha
All
into...
of you as well,
Bob is most the championship winner, right?
Bob is
Yeah.
the constructor, or not the constructor, the drivers' championship for season 6. Well done. Let me see if I can do this. Let's give him a round of applause. Hold on. I've got the perfect thing for it. There we go. Congratulations
Hey,
to
well
Bob.
done, Bob. Well done.
Well done,
taking
teammate.
drivers.
Beautiful drive.
And of course, Williams took constructors because due to the two
Yes.
P2 and I think P4 or 5 that Bob just confirmed with you, you were somewhere in that line.
No, I was P3 and Mario was P2.
That's it. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, of course, Williams did take the constructors then for season 6 of Fusion Racing. Right. Let's go to Kwacha. Kwacha, driver of the day. Tell us,
Yeah,
take us through your race. How was it for you?
yeah, no, it was good. Unfortunately, I made a mistake with my strategy. I wanted to do a one stop, but then I selected the wrong tire. So I had to make the best of it. So yeah.
Of course, we all have to make the best of it.
You
But-
put it yourselves.
Luckily, it went into your favor. So
Yes,
you
I
take the
made a lot
driver
of
of the
places
day.
at the end. So yeah.
Of course, congratulations to you then for taking driver of the day. So, third place.
Thank you.
Let me just get
That's
all
me.
this stuff together here. Give me a second. I just want to remove some stuff. All right. Mauri, were you P3?
No, I was P3.
No, P2, Bob P3.
Oh, sorry, guys, for my mistake then. Bob, our championship winner for season 6. Congratulations, of course,
Thanks so
from
much.
everybody at Fusion Racing for taking the championship for season 6. Go with us through your race. How was it for you?
I had really fun on my side. Like quali, I was happy with that. Like that was my personal best. I wanted to do the alternate spread, which I think worked out alright. Like I just tried to stick with the medium guys until their tires went off. Second stint, because it was the last race of the season, I thought, let's have some fun.
Yeah,
So
there
I
was
started a
absolutely
lap.
no pressure for you.
Yeah, I thought let's start a lap under fuel. 'Cause, it's probably gonna be safety cars, but didn't work out that way.
I was wondering
Um,
because I saw on my telemetries that your petrol logo was was shining. What?
mm,
Did Bob
so
underfuel his car? What's going on? So I'm glad you
yeah,
explained it now to everybody.
so I was feeling super crazy. I wanted to chase down Lamb there in the second stint, like those mediums were awesome, but I was like minus 0.112 on fuel, so I was coasting the whole stint basically.
Ooh, so you couldn't push it.
Yeah. um, and Marius had an awesome race. I mean, because he's in P2 now, he gets P3 in the drivers. So we P1 and P3 in the drivers,
That is correct.
which is quite awesome. But I had a nice battle with Lamb though. It's pity I couldn't keep it going.
Yeah, but
Same with Gunner.
you had a nice
Nice
battle from the
battle with
start.
him.
I must say. Well done to you two drivers, not for bumping into each other. There
Yeah,
was some close
I,
calls that I saw.
yeah, I gave him one bump. Sorry for that, there, Lamb. Like you
No,
spoke much earlier than
It's
what I
just a
Bumper
was
basher.
reminder. It's just a reminder you're still there.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't get diffuser damage from that.
All right. Well done, Bob. Congratulations on taking the championship once again.
Yeah, thanks so much. It was
Ma-
an awesome race.
Mauri, our Mr. P2.
Yep.
Take us through your
Yeah.
race. How was it for you?
Bit of mixed emotions. I had some battles with Getaya at the beginning, and can't remember the other guy. I think it was Benji Star. And I noticed that they were pushing quite hard, so I just actually backed off and saved my tires to do a one-stopper because they definitely went on to a two-stopper, and it worked out in the end. So yeah, space was good.
I definitely saw that because I was amazed that you actually did one stopper. Because I remember on our race on Monday night, Osman did the same thing. Also did a one stopper, and
Yeah.
that gave him the third place position overall. But
Yeah, that's definitely strong. Yeah, so you can do one-stopper if you manage your tires correctly. Yeah.
absolutely. But from Fusion side, guys, congratulations to Bob and Mauri that took constructors within the Williams. Unfortunately, Elementrix and Zero to Cool just hadn't brought enough points in to take constructors away from Williams. So congratulations to you two for taking the constructors.
Thanks, guys.
Right, now for our P1 driver, Mr. Lamb Royale. Lamb,
Yes.
take it away. Tell the viewers, how was your race?
Well, I must say I enjoyed the start of the race with the battling with Bob. I think that was really fun. Besides the bumper basher, that wasn't really major or anything. I didn't get diffuser damage or anything. But towards the second half of the race, when tires changed over, I honestly, when I saw Bob falling back, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't understand why, because he was so quick at the start, dude, and I thought that guy was gonna catch me.
Nah.
But overall, good race.
No, I must say it was quite entertaining from a streamer's side of view or point of view, not side of view, POV, to commentate because there was battles all over, and I can only focus on one or two. Then I go to this one, that one, and I must say the biggest battle I had was between the Williams and Elementric. That was the closest battles there was on the stream. So, that said, guys, stay tuned. Season 7 is coming. Like I said earlier, registration opens next week, Monday. Please go and register on the web, on the Discord channel.
Do you have any spoilers for us yet for the next season?
There's your spoiler. Yeah, so enjoy the off season. I know some of the guys still drivers in other leagues, good luck to that. Lamb, I think you guys are still busy in LSA there, as well as SKR, and I can't remember the other name. SAFRL. Those are guys are still racing now with their seasons there. So good luck to everybody. So from my side, with my ghosted commentator, Mr. Clinton Cole, that's not available. Enjoy the off season, guys. Once again, we must thank you, our sponsors, CMH Group, Belita, Nati and his team. Thank you for sponsoring every season with us, guys. Once again, if you want to have a car, don't hesitate. Get a hold of Nati, and he'll hook you up with either a Suzuki or a nice second-hand vehicle. Guys, from my side, I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna switch off. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. I don't know how these oaks are feeling, but yeah. See you next time, same time, on the Dream Stream, on Clinton Cole's YouTube channel, and we'll talk again. From my side,